Hello, and on page 51, 5G, today we do an informal email. This is the last lesson of this unit and the last lesson of the year. So, what are different forms of informal communication? Well, for instance, letter, email, social networking sites, SMS. How often do you use these forms of communication? Do you ever write in English? We read the email and we try to decide why Archie is writing to Carl, and we have to find 4 different activities that Archie is planning to do during the Easter holiday. What tenses does he use in his email? Well, let's begin. Dear Carl, thanks for your email. It's great that you're planning to visit us next month. As soon as term finishes, I'm going camping in the New Forest with my dad and my brother. Kieran, we're planning to be away for 3 or 4 days. I really want to go fishing a few times, and while we're there, I'm hoping to catch some fish to eat in the evenings. After we get back, I'll be working in my uncle's cafe for a few days over Easter. You could visit any time during the last week of the holiday. I'll be retaking a couple of exams next term, so I need to do some revision before I go back to school. But I reckon I'll be able to work when you're here. I'd be grateful if you could confirm the dates of your visit as soon as possible. I won't make any more plans until I hear from you. All the best, Archie. So, to answer the first question, why is Archie writing to Carl? Well, Archie is writing to Carl to tell him about his plans for the Easter holiday and to make arrangements for Carl's visit. And so what are the 4 different activities that Archie is planning to do during the Easter holiday? Well, it's camping, fishing, working, and doing some revision for his exams. So what tenses does he use in his email? Well, I'm going camping is present continuous. I really want to is present simple. I will be working, or I'll be working, is the future continuous. I reckon, present simple. I need to, present simple. And I think that's it. So we can use an infinitive after the verbs want, hope, and plan. I'm hoping to visit some friends. We use a clause after the verbs think and reckon. We cannot use an infinitive. I think I'll stay at home. I don't reckon I'll enjoy this film. So let's go to exercise number 5. Complete the sentences using the verbs in brackets and a clause or an infinitive. So, number 1, I'm not planning to go to university next year. Number 2, I don't reckon I'll pass all my exams. Number 3, we're hoping to spend a few days abroad. Number 4, I think I'll look for a job in a restaurant. Number 5, I don't think I'll visit any relatives this holiday. Number 6, we want to stay in a hotel by the sea. So in sentences referring to the future, we use the present simple after when, as soon as, until, after, before, and while, but not will. For example, as soon as term finishes, after we get back, before I go back to school, and so on. Number 1. Choose the correct conjunction in these sentences. We can't go to the beach until it stops raining. Number 2, I'm going to buy a car as soon as I can afford to. Number 3, I'll believe it when I see it. Number 4, you must visit the Eiffel Tower while you're in Paris. 5, I need to get to the bank before it closes. Number 6, they won't let us into the cinema after the film starts. So now we go to page 117, 5.5. Future time clauses, a short note about future time clauses. In future time clauses with when, while, before, until, as soon as, the moment, and after, which refer to the future, we use the present simple, not will. For example, I'll phone you when Peter arrives. Sue will be doing her homework while we're at the party. I'll go and get some popcorn before the film starts. We won't make coffee until Fiona gets here. They'll go home as soon as the match finishes. Paula will kiss Tom the moment he walks through the door. After school finishes, I'm going to go to the park. Number 1, complete the sentences with when or until. I won't speak to him until he apologizes. 2. My dad wants to move abroad when he retires. 3. I'll phone you when I get home. 4. I probably won't get to the shops until it's too late. 5. Malaria will continue to kill millions until scientists find a cure. 6. I'm sure you'll remember him when you see him. Number 2, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. 1. I will call you as soon as I get my results. 2. I will feed the cat before I leave the house. 3. Jack will tell us when he knows his plans. 4. I probably won't leave home until I'm 25. 5. We will start the lesson before Lucy gets here. 6. Ethan will miss his girlfriend while she is in Canada. And now in our workbook on page 46, 5G and informal email, we do exercise 1, we do exercise 2, we do exercise 3, and 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all for now. Bye-bye.